the goals, team fighting, skirmishes, rotations. This is a great composition. It's not as spicy as the badang.
Badang is...
Badang be like sambal right now.
Yeah, sambal is my favorite Indonesian dish, and it's not a dish; it's a condiment. That's right.
Is it a spicy?
It's like the spicy ketchup.
All right, since it's Singaporean, it's mala.
It's mala.
Smaller.
It's
Mala is like a spicy kind of.
What's the? I know there's like a spicy Singapore soup. Is that laksa or is it Thailand?
No.
Laksa is Singaporean.
Singaporean.
It has variations.
Oh,
I see.
depending on which country.
That's right. Yeah. Singapore and Malaysia share a lot of specific combinations. Yeah. Bak kut teh is another one that they share.
What's a bakute?
It's like a pork stew.
Oh.
How do you know all of these foods?
I don't know, man. Had the pleasure to have a lot of good friends from the region. So.
I wish I could go to Singapore too. But let's head
One
on
day.
to the land of dawn for Indonesia versus Singapore. Roy would be having a great time here, just farming up, except if Nikki wants to ruin that for him.
By the way, guys, this is gonna be a XP lane Badang. So the dream of Badang jungler has been shattered. But yep, why not? We're in to see that performance from a Diablo, and it is a Diablo thing. By the way, take note of the spells for Jabran and Gilang. This is a Purify. So just to counter the wild charges, they are ready for those setup plays from Singapore.
The wild charge and oh wait, already some action here. Nikki at half health. They want to try and engage. Bray getting out of it. There's a jump by Nikki. Not enough damage output though. There's another one. They put Gray at a fourth of his health. He gets out. We were talking about.
We were talking about
The Purify.
the Purifies from Indonesia. I do think that's smart. As Chantel said, it's something to counter the wild charge.
And also the Karôprkuåt from the Badang's hero.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you could just purify and walk away.
And the terror.
Yep, from Valentina.
And the hook.
And
Actually, a lot.
A lot.
Now that I think of it, it's a lot.
It's just baby cakes, right?
I was just looking at the Brace hero earlier. I forgot the other heroes. But yeah, they're definitely prepared for those counter engage against Singapore. But for Indonesia, this is a very fast positioning on this virtual objective, considering that this is where the usual precision of the boss fight of the other team is.
They catch Bray. I wonder if he was ready for it. He's still here sitting at half health. Here comes the backup, Diablo and Roy. Roy, check him out. He has a better airstrike. Nikki and Risky going for the jump in. No one home. They do find him. Better airstrike coming in from Keila. And it's Lozu who falls first, but they do find the trade.
No way!
As Nikki goes down, Turtle goes
No
down.
way!
Singapore, 1 for 1. Roamer for Roamer, but Singapore comes out on top.
Singapore, Diablo takes a kill. Then Bray steals it away. Indonesia, they did lose a lot, but the goal lead is still pretty much equal here.
Yep, there's still an even ball game for both of our teams. So definitely for Indonesia, they have to be prepared on those surprise cracks from Diablo's Badang. And it's really nice to see the casting of Gilang and even Royce during the time. Oh wait.
Nielsen gets the knockoff on Roy. Kept in place by Nikki. Rolsey's not going to save you now. There's a pickoff by Team Indonesia, and they're not done. Here comes Nielsen. Oh, put him on front line. Baby Cakes is ready for this fight.
Yeah, and Baby Cakes misses quite a bit with his runner there. And so far, Indonesia, after losing that fight inside the turtle pit, they knew they could pull the trigger despite Gilang going for the max rate feathered airstrike.
Yep, and speaking of feathered airstrike, by the way, it is in need, of course, for this play of Indonesia at the bottom lane. So there is going to be a difference in terms of the rotation for both parties.
No.
Look at this deep cut by Indonesia. Punished. Eventually, Diablo does fall, and yeah, I don't know what Singapore was thinking there.
Yep, as Risky said, that was a risky play from Singapore on that dive. So again, a risky, punishing that risky play from Singapore. And still, it is 3 kills from Indonesia, yes, but still, there is a neutralization in terms of gold. Again, with that turtle take earlier from Singapore. Nice position, by the way, from Nikki and Risky. If the
look at that sticker. Nikki knows Singapore knows he's there. And the turtle has spawned already. That's the second turtle of the game.
Oh!
Nikki does find Roy.
And puts him in range for the
alive.
feathered airstrike. Going home. Bouncing ball away. Looking for the re-engage. And there's the punch. The fist track from Diablo. But the fight continues. Look at this turtle dance here. Second turtle of the game. And the Black Dragon form coming in from Rizky. He takes the skies, spacing out Bray and Diablo. Oh, watch out. Bray still has a wild charge. Oh, they're going to have to concede. Indonesia takes the turtle. Oh, wait. Here's another fight and a knock-up. Rizky gets a kill. 2v1. Diablo gets some revenge here. Punches the wall. Rizky still continues. Oh, they don't get the fight done.
Oh,
Indonesia,
man.
a show of dominance.
Almost a kill for Singapore there for Diablo. But,
Awesome sound effects, by the
Awesome
way.
sound effects. You know, Chantel, how did it not translate?
Wait,
into
I have to say this first. It's as if I'm watching an antique arcade play during that time with a 1v1. What an
See, that's,
right?
dude, that's impressive.
Music to my ears. But anyways, for Team Singapore, boy, wait.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Indonesia's deep. It's their turn to go behind enemy lines. Now Bray threatening a massive power of nature. Oh,
comes
the
Roy.
isolation. Look at the knock-up. And Roy's in trouble. Up Razor's wrath. Bombs away from Baby Cakes. It's looking dire for Indonesia. That's a roamer for Robert Trey. 2 for 1 now as Nielsen falls. Singapore walks away with a dub.
Wow, Roy with the counter feathered airstrike shows Indonesia that he could deal just as much as damage Gilang did earlier in this fight.
Again, for Indonesia, they have to be prepared on this counter plays that Singapore has against them. Now, for Roy, all along we thought that he will be dead on that play because of the nice setup from Nikki, but at the same time, there are other players.
Here it is, Nikki very low. They let Diablo get some punches in. Oh wait, no, rather, it was just the front lines from Singapore. Diablo still holding on. Oh, they're looking for the isolation play. Risky very low. Looking for a knock-up. And there's a wild charge from Ray.
Nielsen!
Isolating Nielsen. Couldn't get the Appraiser's Wrath in. Roy gets a kill.
It all started with that nice wall charge from Bray and the rest of the players of Singapore. They are ready to deal damage against the players of Indonesia. By the way, that wall charge did hit Gilang and even Rizky during that time. So majority of the players of Indonesia, even though they wanted to go away, back away, that was close though. But yep, but this is another turtle team fight from both of our teams. It's a matter of the timings in terms of their skills.
Yep, 2 out of 3 turtles going over to Singapore.
Wow.
Singapore holding a 600 gold lead. The gold lead has been bouncing between Singapore and Indonesia now. Very close game as Diablo is able to secure a turret downstairs.
I'm not comfortable. I don't like it. I don't want to see a meta where Badang is a thing. This is scary.
I'm an XP laner myself.
So you're
Can't
happy.
confirm I do not want Badang in the meta, but I'm entertained by it.
Yep, I want to watch Badang games, but me playing with the Badang,
Nah.
nope. But maybe it's also what Indonesia feels right now
Yeah,
with the Badang pick of Diablo.
It's straight up oppressive. I don't like it. It's so strong right now.
High and dry too. Finds you alone, punches you down, gives you a good massage on the wall.
Master Assassin.
It's as
It's
if
a
pump
master
the
assassin.
alarm.
My bad,
And then,
my bad.
oh, anyways, 6-4 for this one. Singapore though has the lead in terms of gold, bigger in terms of the lead earlier, the gold stream. But as you can see right now, in terms of player damage, there's a difference between Gilang's and Roy's damage, but it's really more on the conversion of kills and even the objectives for our players.
Whoop.
Well, that could have been a conversion for the side of Singapore, but still just a 1k gold lead for the Singaporeans here. Indonesia. No
What?
way they just did that.
They did, and now Diablo gets introduced to the feathered airstrikes.
Wait, by the way, during that time, take note that Risky has a Petrify.
Yeah, probably didn't get the chance to do so.
Nope, he got introduced to that wall put up by Diablo, and it was too little too late. Now, Bray
Okay,
sees Nielsen. They disengage.
okay, so we can see right now for Singapore, really kudos, commendable rotation. I mean, they all have the vision in terms of where Indonesia will come from and solid formation in terms of initiating a play. And even their jungler is really the ones starting whatever team fight they want to go against Indonesia. Although, by the way, we saw that damage, just 3 hits from Jabran, and it did hurt Bray.
Yeah. So Jabran is slowly building up.
Yep.
He hasn't been much part of much.
Not really, but the damage coming in from both position 4 players is very respectable. Half HP on this Lord, who's gonna get it?
Indonesia bomb rushing this.
No!
Bray
Oh
steals
my
it away.
God!
And look at the back line. Jabran is out of here. Risky, very low. Losey traded out 2 for none so far. So yeah, bodies going over to Indonesia, but the major objective stolen away by Singapore. Can they finish off Nielsen? Oh, the answer is no. And look at this push by Jabran. He's rushing, he gets it!
Oh my god, the Bray in this game, his retribution steals has been on point. And we know Albert, we know Nielsen,
Yep.
we know he's a great jungler, but Bray is showing up and Gilang shuts him down.
Again, it has been a retribution battle for Nielsen and even Bray on this game, but definitely Bray uses the dual charge and retribution spell beautifully against the Philippines. Even the cross-ability of Indonesia isn't really working. So for Singapore right now, 2 turtles plus the Lord, but it will be easily defended by Indonesia. So right now, for Indonesia, all they have to do is to connect that blazing duet from Jabran and even the set from Nikki. So we see that we've been mentioning Jabran hasn't really been part of the team fight, but we need that cold conversion.
Yep. Showing the mechanics here.
Now here's the thing.
Risky picked off. Gilang couldn't protect his XP laner.
Oh man, that hook coming in from Lolsey. He may be 0-4-3, but the moment he gets someone, and that someone is important most of the time, Singapore, they even out the game once again. Bray, though, might be in trouble.
That's really nice actually for Singapore. Whenever there is a hook from Lolsey, majority of the players are just near the area. So they are able to like really secure the kill against Indonesia. Now for Indonesia, they have to recruit. I mean, their lineup is really meant for the team fight. It's just as if they are overwhelmed whenever Singapore does the initiation. So they need they need to capitalize on the mechanics of their heroes. That hurt.
Bray. Oh, this is trouble for the young jungler of Singapore. Forced out an early wild charge. Team Indonesia scrambles but takes control of their side of the map.
When that was happening though, for the side of Singapore, they are just trying to take the turret at the bottom lane. So regardless of Indonesia secures a kill against the Singapore, they will still lead in terms of the map control. But anyways, looking at the items we have right now for both of our teams, it should hurt for a Diablo with the side edition left for Demon Hunter Sword and even a Blade of Heptasis. That is as to why we saw that kill against Risky earlier at the bottom lane.
Wait, Bray might be in trouble. Renner's apathy doesn't really land. And I just gotta say that the split pushing coming in from Diablo, this Batang, is starting to confuse Indonesia. Now Indonesia has to either rush this Lord or rush going to the Batang.
Nikki with that jump. Taking Losey out of his tempo. There's a flicker
Baby
from
Cakes!
the roamer. Baby Cakes falls as well. Jabran finally finds the lethal. Wet. And check Diablo. Check Diablo. He's going to find the penetration here. But Rizky couldn't stop him. Here's the Lord. Oh, I'd say Singapore is worth it, but they can test this. They still have Bray. Bray has a retribution.
There's no flicker, by the way, for the charge because it doesn't retribution. Probably
Bray!
not. Oh, wait!
Nope. Not gonna happen. Jabran! Threatening the kill on to the jungler. Oh, Gilang goes down. Diablo can get another on here. Jabran still up. And, Diablo, can he go 3v1? Oh, the answer might be no. Diablo! The pride.
Crossover.
The pride and joy of Singapore.
Is he making it?
He's got a shield. He's fine. But for so long. Nikki with the flicker and the ult. And it's over. Diablo's down.
The great chase for Diablo ends. Burns the flicker from Nikki and the ultimate as well. 5 seconds on Roy, 10 on Bray. Singapore has to defend against this Lord push coming in from Indonesia. And mind you guys, this is a Luminous Lord that could and will bang on this turret.
Also take note that for Nikki's ultimate, it's not available yet, so we might not see those setup plays from the Scoopra. But yep, for Indonesia, very commendable on that zoning, on taking the Lord against Singapore. That was closest.
Oh! There's a pull. The bloody hunt as well. Here comes Rizky. Trying to minimize the damage. Here comes Jabran. Bray goes down. Nielsen traded out. Roy gets a kill. Gets a double. 3 for 2 so far deep inside the base. They get a 4 for 2. Keila, the only survivor.
And a maniac!
And they have a minion wave in the mid lane.
It's 2 maniacs now. They're going to march on through. Bottom lane, there's a wave for Indonesia.
They have 1 siege minion.
1 siege minion.
But they have the feathered airstrike
They
too.
saw Keila though.
They canceled it. Oh no! They weren't able to take it. Can they burn this down real quickly though?
Can they?
Roy,
They have 10 seconds.
10 seconds, 5 seconds, and Nikki. Keila is able to clear it
Oh,
out. Goes for the
early.
truncheon
There's
too.
nothing. Okay,
All right.
okay, everyone can breathe right now. It hasn't been ended yet. But definitely for Indonesia, they have to be mindful of those setup plays, probably be aware of where Jablo's position is, because Jablos has been disrupting the possible play from Indonesia. But for Indonesia, they have Jabran. One good opportunity for Jabran on the blazing fluid could really destroy Singapore's base this time around. But definitely Gilang and even Roy. I mean, it's like a basketball right now. Man-to-man defense for both of these. We will see that on instant replay. Risky went in the middle of the players of Team Singapore, but at the same time, Roy had the backup. That was an inhibitor turret, added damage.
It's like basketball if they had guns and magic.
Guns and Magic. Is that the band? That's my mom's favorite band.
I'm sure that's not a thing.
All right, my bad. We are looking at the third lord of the game. And that's going to be, I think, an evolved lord, or is it an 18? I feel like it's not yet.
not
It's
yet.
18 minutes in. So
Minute
this
and a half, yeah.
This is not yet an evolved lord. And this is very crucial information for the side of Indonesia. They don't have to force this, but crunch it.
There's the tranche. Oh, Nikki misses. There's still immortality on Roy. Nikki out of
Whoa!
Jabran gets caught out. Roy gets the kill. This is a key pickoff for Singapore.
I am scratching my head right now. That is
Jabran.
that is
It's a
insane.
marksman though.
Singapore.
I mean, we've been saying for Indonesia that the only factor that they can go is that if they get Jabran, the perfect opportunity for the blaze to do it. Now that Jabran is out, most likely Singapore is on the upper hand. But we might see an amazing
Wait!
do it.
There's a pull in. Oh, they're trying to the kill. There's Diablo with the ult.
Get
And
out.
the answer back. Nikki goes down. Still no casualties for Singapore. And Diablo continues the fight. Look at the back line.
Comes Risky.
There's strike.
Oh!
Risky barely alive. Holding on. Skittering away in his black dragon form. And just like that, Singapore scores a massive non-evolved lord. It's finished at 1740.
Oh man, that could have been an evolved lord, but you know, that was a circumstance that they had to take. It was now or never.
That's right.
And Indonesia, they're gonna have to defend against a luminous lord for the side of Singapore. And wow, who would have thought? I mean, I expected a lot of things, but not this.
Not like this.
Not like this, man.
It all started with a badal, right? But yeah, for Singapore, a very nice performance for them. They really have to defend this one. What's crucial is that for Roy, he has to take the first feathered airstrike from Gilang just to zone out the players of Indonesia if they really want to secure an inhibitor turret with this Lord push from their side. But definitely this is a weird position from the Kufra of Indonesia, probably taking information as to where the players of Singapore will come from.
And this might just be a big push here for Singapore. This is their biggest chance to finish it all. Indonesia, big defense upcoming for them, and Nikki, unseen to the regular eye.
Oh, here we go. Diablo and Lozy check in. There's the ult by Nikki and the jump by Indonesia. They oblige, they follow through. But look at the damage put on by Baby Baby Cakes. Down goes Rizky. All that on Nikki. But still, they fail to convert. Down, they take Roy. Oh, look at the jump in by Nikki. Oh, Singapore gets the penetration in mid. As well up top. There's no more turrets. Sabtu left. It's just the base for Indonesia. And there's a winner trudge trigger.
Diablo!
And the jump in. Nikki takes down Diablo. 3 defenders from Singapore.
Oh,
the Lord's still alive. Look at Nielsen and Nikki. They want to finish the job. They want to clap back lethally.
Nikki, Albert's angry. He wants Bray. But looks like he won't get Bray anymore because this is going to be another reset. 20 minutes in, this is starting to become a trip, boys.
What an
Enzo.
anticlimactic way to end that defense.
Yeah, a bit early though for Diablo to use the winter truncheon at that time. That's why it was he was a viable target for Indonesia. So right now we can see an immortality for 2 players of the Indonesian squad and flitting time for Lossi on this Prâchéachéatê�.
He just wants to go fast. He wants to bite everybody.
I mean, ready.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Another
There's a
set of
jump
plays.
in. Will he survive? Likely, he's okay. Look at Bray, looking for the angle in the back, looking for that perfect wild
No,
charge.
he has to run away.
He's doing okay. And wild charge on out, baiting out a feathered airstrike from Gilang. And we reset.
Respectable.
Smart move though from Singapore to like really disengage against Indonesia. Again, Roy was a bit struggling on finding where Gilang is. So there's no IMU for their airstrike during that time, which is one possible source of burst for Singapore during that moment. Now, with the movement of Diablo being here at the bottom lane, I believe that for Singapore, they want to force a split push from that lane and at the same time force a team fight at the Lord's
They
Lane.
have to perfect the long lane defense because look, there's a fight in mid near the purple buff and Diablo hasn't moved. He's still here.
Yeah, and this forces Indonesia to defend it. Nikki's all alone. Oh, how come it didn't go through the wall?
Actually,
Is it not because he spent the... Is that a flicker or is it with the bouncing ball? I don't know.
Oh,
flicker,
no,
flicker.
he
He's
flickered.
he
Okay.
uses flicker. It's on cooldown. It's
Hello?
96 seconds. Wait.
Bray! Finds a wild charge. Feather airstrike coming in from Gilang. And look at Jabron! Wind chant. Oh, down goes Baby Cakes. That's worth it. Indonesia, they smell blood in the water. They're going to force him back. Look at Bray. There's a jump in by Nikki. How low is the Lord? Oh,
Not that
was,
low.
That was tough. That was tough. Clear win for Indonesia right now. 21 minutes in. Look at Diablo though.
I mean, for Diablo, what doing? This is the time we're in for Indonesia. After this, they really have to force the kill against Diablo because it's really more of a buy time. We have the players now of Singapore. Yes, they don't have Baby Cakes, but remember that Prey has the wild charge. With this risk, they should force the reset on the Guardian's barrier though from Prey.
Now it's a 4v4 because they forced the Claude back to the base. But they could rotate really fast here. It's a 50-50 now. Nielsen versus Bray. Nikki does find Bolsey. Still, the board is up for contention.
By Gilang, and there's the bite down. Rizky to the rescue, and Roy as well.
No.
Black Dragons, but still no one fall despite the anime-like team fight that happened there to have fallen for Singapore. Indonesia take down another. It's just Baby Cakes and Losey.
Oh man, that could have been a difference maker for Singapore if they had Baby Cakes. But Indonesia, they took down the marksman first, went for the team fight. Now going for the Lord. This could be Indonesia's path to victory.
Again, look at that, 22 minutes, but the goal is still even considered that this is a long game. But by the way, during the last team fight, really have to commend Nikki's performance during that time.
Gilang so close to death. He obliges. Here's a feathered airstrike again. Folks, this is a two-man defense. The Singaporeans versus the whole squad of Indonesia. They pop the immortality on the Losey. Still here, down he goes. It's just Baby Cakes now. Losey, pop. Whoa, that's it, the wipeout.
And they don't have any minions yet.
They don't.
But it's a 2v4 once again.
Here comes Roy.
And even
Diablo.
Diablo.
5 seconds for Bray. Can they do it? Just clear the way, smoke on the way. There's the ult coming in from Diablo. Baby Cakes.
Oh,
It's not
man,
here.
can they do it?
Enough firepower. Folks, the waves from Indonesia.
Oh no, he missed it!
That's it. Indonesia win.
And Indonesia securing their first win. Their first win in the SEA Games. I lost it. We lost. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my voice.